what is the most common theme that you're seeing? Like, what's being taken down? What do people need to protect now that's sort of different?
Well, their VMware architecture. It's really, vCenter and VMware is being attacked more heavily now than before.
Why?
And well, there's been a lot of vulnerabilities and exploits and 0 days and stuff around VMware lately. And the attackers, when they're attacking your server, instead of having to attack every little Windows VM, now they can just encrypt your whole host from the VMware level. And it makes it a lot more efficient for them. They don't have to sit here and figure out what's really important and what's not. They can just mass attack everything. And with some of the vulnerabilities, it's really almost easy for them to do that. And the reason those aren't getting patched is VMware, if you're not set up in a really high availability, redundant situation, they don't really make it easy to patch. So, you're usually taking systems down or having to, go out of the way to move systems.
So in a way, though, because they're being attacked, obviously they cut out, right, this host level. You cut out all systems at the same time. So it's really efficient.
Yep.
But mass adoption of VMware, enterprise down to SMB now means VMware is the new Windows. Everybody's got it. So let's focus, right? It's the whole, like, why don't Macs get attacked, right? So, and so I think your point you're making is if you can, however fast you can, keep patching VMware, but one of the challenges is its patching process is a little bit more cumbersome than, say, patching Windows, right? Or patching a firewall. Like, there are some steps that may make it so that some organizations are less likely to patch VMware because of the pain in the butt.
Yeah, if they have the right situations, like if they have the right storage, they have the right number of hosts, so they have enough to move all their servers to while they're patching this other one, then it's easier. But most don't. Most of the reason people buy VMware is they're trying to save money and consolidate hardware. So they're not going to have a ton of spare stuff laying around. So yeah, that's exactly it. And the reason is because of the amount of adoption. And I'm not saying that everybody needs to throw VMware away, because whatever you pick up next is going to be the thing that gets attacked. So it's just a reality that now you have the core system that everything is running on in your environment is the thing that's being attacked now.
So I think also, what we've also seen is that because the VMware is being attacked, a lot of teams don't really have, when VMware gets encrypted and then it's turned off, right? Like, the whole system gets wrecked. It's, it's a complicated sort of database structure, obviously, but a lot of teams then don't really have VMware in the latest version ready to install. Because sometimes in these situations, it's fresh install of VMware, reset up everything, then try to put your host back together. And it's not like they have a rewind button for even the VMware setup. Right? People have rewind with Veeam, right? Other things for a specific VM. But most people thought, oh, wait, I'm going to actually have to build the car again, right? And then put the passengers in it, right? So that's also what we've seen on some engagements is time to begin is pushed back because where's the VMware installer, right? Where's the tools? Where's the licensing? All that sort of stuff to sort of start over from scratch.
Yep. And we've had to fly people out for the sole purpose of going on site and just reinstalling VMware for customers, because they either haven't had the installer, the technology, the people to make that happen. They've had VMware servers at all their remote offices, and just nobody in that remote office is able to reinstall VMware on those machines. So we're having to fly people all over the place to accomplish that. And it really comes down to just it's not a super intuitive install for somebody that's never done it before.